Frisk, where do you think you are going at this hour?
Asriel's gone for a walk, and you plan on joining him. He hates being alone.
In the dark?
He goes on night walks when he feels helpless.
Helpless? Did he really mean what he said in the kitchen?
Asriel was serious when he said all that. It's not your place to say, but he's in a lot of pain due to his past. He has that in common with his dad. You let Toriel know her actions toward Asgore hurt Asriel because of that. Again, it's not really your place to say. You just want to be there for your brother. You promise to be back before curfew.
Just a sec. I'll...
Oh, howdy, Toriel. Why are you up so late into the... Have you been crying? What's wrong?
I need your help. What has Asriel told you regarding his time as the flower?
Not much. He hardly mentions it at all, and I don't want to force him if he's uncomfortable. I've only gotten hints that he's done stuff he's really not happy about.
He told me. He has murdered in the past, it seems. He was quite vocal about it.
Oh no. Toriel, I understand the things you do and harbor against me, but please, don't give that boy more grief than he already has.
How dare you think I would actually do that to... You do. Oh, heavens. It is worse than I had feared. I've been letting my emotions get the better of me. And it is for that reason I seek your help. One thing I can always trust is your infallible memory.
Really? Well, sure. I can definitely help with that.
Could you recount the day we lost Asriel and Kara?
Oh gosh. The one day I'd rather not remember as clear as day.
I know, but not once have we really sat down and talked about it. And I feel the hazy details are only amplifying problems here and now. Please.
It was a Thursday. Spring. Kara was ill and bedridden for days. Yet that reporter with the weird laugh insisted on coming by anyway to record a tour of the house.
The laugh I remember.
Don't you worry, Your Highness. We can always cut them out in editing. They're not part of the decor.
Kids? Kara?
While you entertained,
Asriel?
I noticed the kid's room was empty.
Where'd you go?
Kara was too weak to move, so I got worried.
And your husband grew these, along with every plant in and around the home. It is a passion of his. I didn't expect someone in a white fur coat to have a green thumb.
Okay, that was admittedly clever. And here is the barrier. Nothing very intricate, save for these flowers for color. Oh, there's my loving husband over there.
Tori?
Asgore.
They're both gone.
It felt as though my own soul was threatening to shatter. I remember just howling all the way to the ritual. But, Asgore, you did not cry. You hardly spoke. You seemed to have shut down completely. What was going on inside your head during all that?
No!
Only questions. So many questions. How did this happen? What could I have done to prevent it? Why them? Why now? What can be done now? Where is our hope?
Your Majesty. Your Majesty?
What? Huh?
Hello. Doctors came back from sweeping, and they found evidence that your kids traveled to the surface. Bullets. From human weapons. They were shot, I fear.
I wasn't expecting answers to those questions. So, when I got them... my mouth moved before my mind could. Citizens, today marks a heavy loss for our family. Our children, Asriel and Kara, were found dead this afternoon. Those two innocents symbolized hope of our future. Hope that man and monster could live united. That humans were capable of love and compassion. But it's clear that's not the case. You may think we've lost that hope. That once again, the humans have taken everything from us. But my people, this is false. They've taken our hope for peace, but not our hope for freedom. It's obvious now that our destiny is not coexistence, but taking back what was once ours. I swear to you, monsters of the underground, that I will find the souls needed to break the barrier, by force if I have to. I will correct the wrongs we have faced for eons. Our future will shine crimson with the blood spilt by any human who dares cross us again. Be it man, be it woman, or child.
Show them no mercy, our king. Slaughter them all. Praise King Asgore Dreamer.
Up to that point, you were so full of heartbreak and sorrow. As soon as I said that sentence, the only emotion on your face was utter disgust.
I could only imagine. What on earth were you thinking, declaring war like that?
I wasn't thinking. I acted on impulse, and you know how well those decisions turn out.
Like the time you purchased that camper without checking if it still had its motor?
In my defense, that guy never mentioned it was a restoration project.
Or that time you gave me one of those Oh Pie shirts, thinking it was a kitten's face?
Oh gosh, that. And that's not to mention every time you hid the coupons from me so I wouldn't go crazy at the market.
Oh heavens, absolutely.
Doesn't justify anything, though. I know it doesn't. Even in the right mind, I'd need someone to stop me from doing something incredibly stupid.
I suppose neither of us were in their right mind.
It's no excuse for what I did. The whole ordeal is my fault.
It is no excuse for me either, then. Not when I could have stopped you.
Beg pardon?
I should have stopped you. I should have done something to calm you down, instead of run off. I was so distraught, and bent on making sure no child would ever hear the roars of fury I had heard. I did not think about the wails of sorrow that surely came after. I did not want to be part of any plot for murder. I did not want that blood on my hands. Not that my efforts to prevent that amounted to anything. 6 human souls harvested because a sentimental old goat could not keep them in the ruins.
Toriel.
And with every life lost, of course, I had to take it out on you. I intended to hurt you. I wanted to hurt you. I had to be sure you were pained with the same guilt I had losing those children. But if I had known I was hurting my son as well, I would have... Perhaps I would have realized earlier how much of a prideful fool I had become. I am a fool to hold that against you so incessantly. You were grieving and trying to keep hope from dying. Hope of better times ahead. You continue to do that for Asriel. You've been giving him motivation to keep going. Here I am, letting my pettiness convince him otherwise. Because I cannot let go of the past, I am denying him a future. I do not want to ruin that boy's hopes and dreams.
Toriel.
I have been a detriment to the both of you. I must come off as irredeemable.
Please stop. Trust me when I say beating yourself up won't help for Beans. I don't want you to do that. I just want you to let me be there for our son. I want to help. More than anything in the world, I want to see him happy. I know you want that too. So you and we're gonna make that happen no matter what. Step by step. But we will. He deserves at least that much from a couple of sad old monsters. Right?
Right.
The important thing is that you made your situation clear. It's obvious you both share an issue of clinging to the past. Nobody's perfect, after all. If you're trying your best to overcome, who's to say she wouldn't,
If you say so.
See you next week!
Yeah. Huh? Mom, he's within fireballing range.
Har har. My child, I must apologize. I have not been the most exemplary parent, and my refusal to change has been hurting you severely. I failed you for that, but I will not make that mistake again. That being said, I must make this very, very clear. Regardless of what you did in the past, no matter how unpleasant, you are our son. Nothing will ever change that. Should you ever feel down, remember...
You're never alone. We're here for you.
Own person, too.